If you've been hurt on poorly maintained or dangerous property, a DC premises liability lawyer can help you to determine the best way to go about pursuing an injury claim to receive compensation for the harms and losses you have suffered. Injuries on property can often be avoided if a property owner practices regular maintenance and takes adequate precautions to avoid hazardous conditions. When a property owner fails to meet a reasonable standard of care, he or she can be held liable for any injuries sustained on his or her property. Standard of care is the legal terminology for the duty a property owner owes to persons on the property. What it means is that there are safety rules a property owner must follow to ensure the safety of persons rightfully on the property. The safety rules are to keep the property free of dangerous conditions and properly maintained, or warn of any known hazards or dangerous conditions. When a property owner violates the safety rules and harm results, the property owner can be held accountable for breaking the safety rules. So what is premises liability? Simply put, premises liability refers to the legal responsibility of a landowner or property owner for any injuries that occur on his or her land or property due to the negligence or breaking of the safety rules resulting in injury. Homeowners, business owners, and other property owners can be held accountable if hazards exist due to the lack of or faulty maintenance or the failure to quickly remedy a known problem resulting in injuries, entitling the injured party to compensation for the harms and losses that individual suffered. To find out whether you have a viable claim, you should contact an experienced DC premises liability lawyer as soon as possible. Time is a factor, particularly in regards to finding and preserving evidence needed to prove your claim, so don't hesitate to consult with a dedicated personal injury attorney immediately. Our DC premises liability attorneys can investigate and gather the necessary evidence to prove that the property owner violated the safety rules that protect all of us. An experienced attorney can deal with the insurance companies and defense attorneys protecting the property owner and protect your interests to gain a favorable settlement or aggressively litigate your case to win the maximum damages allowable under DC law. This is one of the reasons why contacting a DC premises liability lawyer is so important. A premises liability lawyer based in Washington, D.C. is dedicated to helping clients achieve full compensation. An experienced premises liability attorney has a comprehensive understanding of the District of Columbia's codes and laws pertaining to the premises liability and will investigate and establish all of the facts to pursue every available avenue to establish fault, prove damages, and achieve the most favorable outcome for you. Time is always a factor when dealing with a DC premises liability claim. Every jurisdiction, including the District of Columbia, has statutes of limitations or a deadline that applies to bringing any personal injury claim. This means that you must file your claim within a certain period for the claim to be considered valid. In Washington, D.C., the statute of limitations for personal injury claims and all other civil claims is 3 years. To further understand this area of the law and to receive a thorough and honest assessment of any potential claim, contact the DC premises liability lawyers at Benowitz for a no-cost case consultation. Our attorneys and support staff are well versed in premises liability law and are available to speak with you personally. You will not be responsible for paying fees or costs unless and until you receive compensation for your injuries. So become informed and call the experienced attorneys at Benowitz today.